had a garden show, but it was at the old fairgrounds, and sometimes it was a couple flats and plants, and it never really got to be as big as what this facility has allowed us to do. So in 2008, we kind of started over with the garden show, and we were looking for a name for it. And we thought, well, we need to cater to the kids, the most important growing people we have, and seniors. So let's just call it Gardening for All Ages. So here we are today, and it's grown every year. We've had at least 1,200 to 1,600 people that come through the fairgrounds here in a matter of 8 hours or less. We have free trees, seeds, lots of great vendors. We have education programs that it's free to the public. And we have people who come back every year because, they say this is just one of the best garden shows that they've been to. And of course, we want to hear them say that. When we hear all this news that, one of these days we're going to have a shortage of food, that this country and this world is not going to be able to support the population we have, it's got to start somewhere, so it might as well start with master gardeners. And when we can reach out and capture the attention, particularly of these young children. I bet you there's been 200 kids that have come through here today with their parents or grandparents, whatever, and they've planted something. They've learned a little bit more about gardening to the point that they're actually asking questions. And that's really what it's about. It's that learning together, making it grow. The kids and the product.
I think it's important for people to know where their food comes from. I think gardening is a great way to teach people about that, and I think it's really important right now. The trend is that people want to get more and more connected to where their food comes from, and I think the master gardeners can really help people take that first step into getting introduced to that.
We're doing all kinds of children's activities that have to do with flowers. We're planting pansies. We're making butterflies and flowers, and we're doing flower rubbings, and we've got some flower games to play. Kids are having a great time.
My experience with the Hendricks County Master Gardeners Program is that they are a very active group in the community. They're extremely knowledgeable, and they provide a great service to the community in educating about gardening, and I really have been impressed with the enthusiasm and passion and time that they commit to teaching this community about gardening.
You go through the program, which is usually 13 to 14 weeks, once a week, led by an educator, by a Purdue educator or someone who's actually certified in the field. We go from everything from fungicides to herbicides to lawn to trees to pruning, invasives. I mean, you cover it all. And so we don't come out as the experts, but we come out knowing how to find that information. And that's what we really do as we continue on to become master gardeners. To become a master gardener, you need to have completed the course. You have 35 hours of volunteer time, and then you reach different levels within the organization as you complete more volunteer work as well as attending educational classes. Our educational classes, of course, we have it at our own meetings, but we can get that from our garden clubs perhaps, or from things of different events that we'll visit. The volunteer work is where we really capture the attention of the public, because that's where we're going out and perhaps to the parks or to organizations, and we're spreading the word of Master Gardener, but we're also showing what Master Gardeners can do and what we as Master Gardeners can share with the community.